Hey Aquarius, thanks for jumping onto the channel today. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you under the series What Do Your Spirit Guides Want You to Know? It is a general reading, so you can apply it to any situation that you have going on in your life at the moment, and you know intuitively what this relates to. I'm going to start off with the Keepers of Light Tarot, Oracle deck, and then we'll get some further clarification on using the tarot. Alright, let's have a look and see where is Aquarius at. What does Aquarius need to know? So for the past, we have Radha, Soul Flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship, harmony and healing. So Radha is all about harmony in love, harmony in relationships. So it is a generally a relationship card, but we're not going to be putting any kind of box around this. We're going to again, you'll need to apply this to whatever situation it resonates, because she does represent the divine feminine here. This could also be a relationship with your mother as well. But what this card represents is your Radha was the twin flame of I'm pretty sure it was Lord Krishna. I'm pretty sure, I'll have to double check that. But basically she was the embodiment of the divine feminine, and so also representative of Shakti. And what she represents is, if you've heard the term behind every powerful man there's a powerful woman, she is the embodiment of love and inner strength and giving and receiving, and she's a card about bringing balance to disharmony in relationships and love. But it's also relationship with self and loving yourself, and tapping into that divine feminine energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, because or male or female, because we have both energies and they both need to be in balance for us to live a harmonious life. So in the past, I feel like you guys have been on a journey of self-love where you are nurturing yourself, and you know, you may be creating boundaries around you with certain relationships or people. Boundaries of, it's not so much about defense mechanism, it's more boundaries around how much you're giving and who and what you're connecting with. So it's knowing what and who to invest in and how much to invest, okay? And it's coming in the past, so there's been a real awareness about how important your love of self is and relationship with self is. I mean, she's a soul, she's the twin flame of Krishna, but she's first and foremost, she loves herself. And so that relationship is very important to have any kind of healthy, high vibrational relationships with others. In the present, we have Gaia, Earth connection, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. So I feel like in the present moment, we'll get further clarification with the tarot, but you guys are really working on grounding yourself, and there's also a focus on material harvest and creating a solid foundation for yourself to be able to stand upon and build upon. And in the near future outcome, we have Mahavata Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So some of you may have come across a soulmate or a twin flame in the recent past, and it has caused almost like an epiphany for you to create this newfound awareness and self-love and cultivate this. But let's get some more information here with the tarot. Let's confirm, clarify Radha. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, Strength, the Ace of Cups, which is also connection with self-love and rediscovering. There's been a lot of learning here, guys, and a real focus on you and putting energy into figuring out who you are and what you actually want from your life. And there's been, you've had to face shadow aspects of yourself here. Six of Swords, yeah, it's a journey of self-discovery. And you know, the Six of Swords is it's the boat of, it can reflect the ferryman if in I think it was ancient Egypt, but definitely when we cross over in all religions, there's a story about how when we pass over, there's this passageway between earth and heaven. And in that passageway, we have to almost cross a river, you know, and there's the story of the ferryman. I think it's in Greek mythology, actually. It can be quite a lonely journey, and it's a transitional journey, and we're moving from one dimension to the next. So there's been a lot of transformation and reevaluation and going into the depths of our subconscious and our psyche, and realizing anything that has been holding us back in situations. And with Earth Gaia here, what I'm seeing is that journey's coming to an end, because you are working now on coming to a more grounded sort of space. So that can be that past position with the journey on, and the ferryman is very subconscious. So it's very much in our emotions. We're traveling into depths of our soul. So there's and there may have been a person that came in and triggered this for you. Something's definitely triggered this inner reflection here. And so there's been a lot of, that self-discovery, but that's a very watery space. It's very, if we think of the tarot, it's a moon space, yeah? It's the subconscious. And here we're coming into Gaia Earth connection. So we're coming into a more grounded space. And with the Page of Cups here as the first card, we're taking the lessons that we learnt here in the past and bringing them with us. There is a new found sense of spirituality here and psychic. We have the Knight of Swords, the Sun, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, so we're bringing all those newfound lessons, all that newfound awareness here into our current experience. And there's a real focus here on, you guys have been through the wars, okay? So it's been tiring. And I feel like now you're trying to learn how to apply what it is that you learnt on that journey into your current experience. It can feel like you're starting to find solid ground again. So we're coming out of that sort of deep, mysterious place, finding solid ground, and now trying to see how we can apply this new version of ourselves, this new knowledge. How do we apply it into our current experience? So there may be a little bit of stuck energy or resistance at this point, but that's only because you're learning on how to bring this new awareness into the now. In the near future position, we have, as I said, Mahavata Babaji, which is soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding and you understand the connections between all things. And so this is the space we're moving into. Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, the Moon, and the Ten of Pentacles, and the Justice card. So there's, coming up, guys, there is a sense of balance here. So with the Temperance card, what that's telling me is you've found a way to bring all those subconscious energies, all those things that you learned into the subconscious. And here in Mother Gaia, we're now learning we've learned how to incorporate these two worlds and these two, you've transitioned out of that space and you've applied it here into your life. So there's a real solidity here, And there's also, weirdly enough, there's this understanding of how to be able to travel between the subconscious and the conscious worlds. There's no longer a fear of tapping into that part of yourselves. Mahavata means a great incarnation, and so this is again about you. It's a transformational phase, and so there would have been a retreat that you've had to go through. You need that time to rest because you know, when you're traveling through that place, it can be quite exhausting. But it's paid off for you because it brings in the new awareness. And you can now understand, there's this understanding, again, we talk about the subconscious here with Radha, and then also Earth here. We've got the subconscious and the conscious minds here. And you're with what you have coming up here in this energy is being able to realize this understanding on how your thoughts and your actions create your experiences. And we have the Justice card, so there's this learning of cause and effect and how to bring both thoughts, actions into harmony to, you know, bring things into balance. So it's actually quite a beautiful space. You have travelled right through from this very sort of unstable place to this, you know, back to earth here again, and trying to incorporate this new awareness to then being able to master traveling between these two worlds, and being able to tap into that spirituality with more understanding. You're much more connected. Alright guys, I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please hit the like and subscribe button. For those of you that would like to book a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Namaste.